Alright guys, welcome to Caldwell Fitness, and here I'm just chopping up, I'm making some chicken breasts. I'm chopping up some chicken breasts I got from Ralph's. They like cutlets, they thin chicken breasts. I think they're like thinly cut or thinly sliced or something like that, but I'm chopping them up in cubes. And I'm trying a new recipe. It's not necessarily new, matter of fact, it's just something I've been doing lately. I just haven't shared really with y'all, but I'm using olive oil, with my chicken breast now, just because it adds a lot of flavor, and it adds a crisp to it. Like, it kind of gives it like a little crisp when you cook it right, you know what I mean? Especially when the chicken don't have a whole lot of water in it. That's when it really crisp up. But here I'm just slicing 2 breasts up, and I'm just making my lunch for work. I did step away from chicken breast for a while because it was just, so plain, and then I just barely start eating it again. And I've been eating it like with potatoes, but I said, let me try, making this recipe with some olive oil and these seasonings and see how it come out. It came out good, actually. So here, I always use gloves, man, just to, for sanitary purposes. And, I don't want to cross-contaminate them, so I always use gloves. And when you use gloves, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you noticed, if you ever, like, put your hand raw in the chicken like that, like, you got that stinky chicken smell, and I don't really like that in my hand, so I'll just use gloves. And you see here I'm using onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, my Mrs. some cayenne pepper that I'm using, my Mrs. Dash table blend, and my Kroger salt-free seasoning, some black pepper too. But I use all these seasonings because they don't have sodium in it, you know what I mean? And sometimes when your food has too much sodium, it blows you up. And I like my food to taste like herby. All these seasonings are good, and it's not necessarily hard, but it could be difficult to find seasonings to actually make chicken breast taste good. Like, it could be hard to find seasonings without salt, if I want to be specific. So I season up my chicken. I'm using one of my gloves to really get that seasoning in. And then I'm using like 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I probably should have used a smaller pan, but it's okay. It came out good. The chicken came out, it didn't come out crispy, but it came out to the texture that I like. So then I'm pouring the chicken in, and I'm also going to add some peppers. Peppers are high in vitamin C. Peppers and onions. Peppers are high in vitamin C, and they do help digest protein very well. And to be honest with you, I just like the taste of peppers. Now, I didn't use this whole packet of peppers. I just used half of it, and I froze the other half in like a Ziploc bag, just for a future recipe. Because peppers do come in handy sometimes when you meal prepping at home, or you could throw them in your eggs for breakfast or something like that, or it's a variety of things you can do with peppers. But peppers are very, very good with protein, especially steak and chicken. And when I'm cooking my chicken, I like to cook it to it's like light brown. And with chicken breast, to keep it moist, you gotta cover it. You have to cover it. And you see here, the chicken is basically done. I'm just, stirring it around and making sure all the peppers are soft and the onions are, soft to my liking, which they were. And I got some rice to the side and some beans. That's what I had this meal with, about a half a cup of black beans and a 1/4 cup of rice. I'm trying to measure my food now to be more accurate, what I'm taking in. But if you like this recipe, if you like this commentary with this recipe, just subscribe and like the video, and I'll do more of these. And you guys have a good one. God bless.